Hi my friends, welcome to the channel English Professionally. And you know that this video is very special. You know that I often hear, this question, so how to learn English speaking easily? And so I decided to prepare not just 10 tips, but 30 tips or 30 great tips for perfect speaking. Okay, thank you very much for your support, and thanks for likes, shares, here and on Facebook. You know that we have a group on Facebook. Thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. So really, let's talk about it. Okay, good. Okay, so my speaking skills are absolutely terrible. It means very, very bad. I've tried different methods, but everything was in vain. Everything was in vain means without any success at all, so I didn't have a good result. Sometimes I want to stop learning English completely. So we say stop doing something, stop learning English completely. So I don't want to learn English at all, but deep inside, it means so in my mind, so in my actually heart, yeah. So I understand, yeah. I know I shouldn't do it, so I shouldn't stop learning English, or I shouldn't give up learning English, yeah. But yeah, I think that this actually problem is very common. So you know something about this problem. Okay, so well, I have a simple question. Have you tried these methods? These methods. What methods? I'll tell you what I mean. These methods have helped millions of students around the world, and I'm sure they'll help you. Maybe not all these things are suitable for you. Not all these things are good for you, yeah? So not, or maybe all these 30 tips, yeah, maybe not, yeah, who knows? Yeah, maybe because you have a special style of learning, you have special preferences or experience, I don't know, okay? But some of these methods will definitely help you. So will definitely help you means I'm sure they will help you become an advanced English speaker. So you'll have an advanced level in speaking. It's very important, okay? So that you can speak English fluently and confidently. So that it means that so you do it with this purpose. So because you want to speak English fluently, it means fast and confidently. So without mistakes, that you're sure that you don't make mistakes, okay? Good, well done my friends, and please listen. Yeah, so please watch all this video, and it's very interesting, to know what tips have you already actually maybe known or learned, yeah, before. Just is the first question. And the second question, so what is really new for you? Okay, so good. So please listen. So watch more videos with subtitles. Okay, two very important things with subtitles. Yeah, it's a very important thing, very, very important thing, extremely important thing. And for low levels first. So two important things with subtitles and for low level first. Yeah, it's what we are doing on this channel, and really I don't understand people who watch videos without subtitles and not just for low levels. They try actually to watch it as it is. Yeah, I think that's it doesn't make sense. Okay, and one more thing. So only reading won't help. Yeah, it isn't effective. This method was popular, only reading without listening when other methods didn't exist. So when we didn't have other methods, yeah, maybe 20, 30 years ago, so we could only read, and I know that some teachers say that you need to read, but wait, yeah, so why should I do it? So we live in the 21st century, not in the 20th century, we live in the 21st century, and we have other effective ways of learning English. Okay, good. So second, you might not have free time. It means that maybe you don't have free time at all, or you have no free time. and you may find it very difficult to learn English regularly, and maybe it's very difficult for you to learn English regularly or every day, or 4 times a week, 5 times a week, regularly and every day for a very long time. For a very long time. Maybe you can do it for 1 week, for 2 weeks, but can you do it for a month, for a year, for 2 years? So you can do the following. So you can do this thing. You can do the following. Learn some topics or conversations. I mean, you need to listen to them and translate new words. So not only listening, please work with these materials, okay? So I mean that you need to listen and translate new words. So it's also a good idea to take notes. What is to take notes? It means that you write new words, phrases with examples on paper. It's a very good thing, okay? Next, speak every day. Speak every day. If you don't have someone to talk to, speak to yourself. It's also a good idea. We talked about it, earlier. So speak to yourself. This exercise really helps. And I have a question for you, really. How often do you speak to yourself? Do you do it or not? So if not, so you can try it, okay? And you can start speaking. We usually say start doing. You can start speaking at home while doing something. When you do something, okay? When you do something, it's a perfect English speaking practice. It's a very good idea, a brilliant idea. And the next idea is absolutely brilliant too. Think in English during the day. You know that we have a video how to think in English, so you can also have a look at it. Please make sure that you've already seen this video. If not, just have a look and watch it. So, and it's like speaking to yourself. The only difference is that you can do it anytime and anywhere, right? And anywhere. And anywhere, it means in any place, not only at home. Okay, so really, so you can speak to yourself only at home, so when no one disturbs you, and you can think in English during the day, so no matter where you are. For instance, or for example, so good phrases, so anytime and anywhere, okay, in any place. So you can do it while using public transport or going somewhere. While using public transport or going somewhere, use simple phrases and simple words for a start when you start thinking in English. It's a very important thing. Okay, 5. Find several English partners. I mean, not just English partners, English speaking partners, yes? So partners who can practice English with you. So not just one, several. It's a good idea. And for daily speaking practice, so you need to practice speaking English daily, okay? If you have this opportunity, so it means that if you can do it, if you can afford to do it, so if you have enough money and time, okay, so you can go to an English speaking country. For example, England, America, New Zealand. So, okay, I can continue. But I think you know it better than me. Okay, an English-speaking country, to live there for a while. For a while means for some time. Not just a week, not just 2 weeks. It isn't enough. So minimum 3 weeks. I believe that it's minimum 3 weeks. So not less. So this period shouldn't be shorter, so from 3 weeks and more, okay? So I think that's actually learning English there for a month, it's good, or 2 months, it will be great, really good idea. Okay, watch more videos with subtitles, not in the original first, for different levels. So movies. It's important to watch movies, but with subtitles, okay? So you need to see the text, again. Not in the original first, so maybe there are some adapted or simple movies for English learners. It's a good idea to have a look at them, okay? Good. Or movies, videos, whatever. For different levels. Whatever means, so it can be different things, okay? Next. Very important thing, and maybe this thing will be new for you. Okay, I hope so. So it is believed, it means people believe that you don't need to study grammar to start speaking English well, but it's completely wrong. It means that it isn't right at all. It's a mistake. It's a very big mistake. You do need to know it really well. So it's inversion. Do need means you really need. You do need means you really need to know it really well. So try to improve your grammar skills greatly. So improve them greatly. So make them better greatly. If you don't know grammar, means really well, you'll feel uncomfortable. You'll feel uncomfortable means you won't feel comfortable, and you'll think like this. So you can have these ideas in your mind. Oh, maybe it's right, or maybe it's wrong. So maybe this sentence is right, maybe the sentence is wrong. So I mean the sentence and sentences which I use, or you can also think, okay, maybe I speak with mistakes and maybe without them, without mistakes. And it's terrible feeling, really. It's such a terrible feeling when you don't know your English is correct or not. And it can be a real problem when you speak. So please, my friends, work on your grammar. Work on your grammar if you don't want to have such a feeling. So you need to have what? How do we call it in English? Have? How can you continue it? Have confidence. Have confidence, or there is another a very natural phrase in English: gain confidence. So gain means get confidence. So you need to be confident, to speak English really well. Okay, so please don't ignore this point. Don't consider it unimportant. Don't think it's unimportant. Okay. Well, by the way, we need to go on. So next tip: learn some phrases which are very common in speaking, such as. It's a very important thing. So learn some phrases and use them, which are very common, which are very popular. It means they're used by many people. So like, in my opinion, it means I think, or from my point of view, it's the same. It seems to me, just I have this idea in my mind. As a result, so what I mean is that, so there is a list of these phrases, and it can help you a lot. It can give you, first of all, it can give you time for thinking, if you start using these phrases automatically, and it can make your speaking splendid. Splendid speaking, it means really good, perfect speaking skills. I think it's what you actually want to have. Okay, splendid speaking. Okay, good. Next, so use only materials of high quality. High quality, it means the best quality, very good materials, so excellent materials. Make sure these materials are really effective. Make sure means you need to be sure, so you need to feel it. These materials are really effective, they really help you. If you don't see good progress, or you don't enjoy this learning process, you don't like it, start looking for more effective ways of learning English. It means that you just say start doing so. You need to think and to find new ways of learning English. So maybe you're doing something, but you aren't on the right way. So you need maybe to change your way of learning. You need to change your strategy. So you need to think about it. Okay. So a very important tip. And then, okay, don't be afraid of mistakes. I won't stop repeating it. Okay, stop doing. So I'm not going to stop saying it, okay, because it's a very important tip. So first of all, you speak English for communication, so you want to communicate with other people. So no one is interested in your mistakes. So actually you don't speak in front of your teacher. No, it's another story. It's a completely different story. Okay, please get used to it. Well, next, watch more educational programs, educational videos. It's a very important thing. Okay, so it's a real treasure for those people who are really serious about improving their speaking skills, who really want to do it. So these programs are full of very natural phrases for speaking. So that many people say, okay, I want to know English like native speakers, but sometimes I correct them, not like native speakers, like educated native speakers. So people, who have a higher education, just who graduated from a good university, but not just ordinary people. So it's another level, okay? Please understand it correctly. Okay, if it's difficult for you to speak, start speaking on familiar topics. So on topics which you know, subjects you really know. So for example, if you are interested in sport, talk about it and so on. So talk about sport, okay? Then speak on a wider range of topics. Wider range means on other topics, on different topics, so more and more topics. Next, practice writing more. It's a very important tip. So what I mean is that you can do the following. So you need to talk on a certain topic. Yeah, just imagine that you need to talk on a certain topic, on a certain subject, and first you can write. Then it will be much easier for you to speak, really. So you can write it, yeah, and then it will be easier for you to speak, and you can check it. So please try to do it. You can choose a topic, write something about it, and then you can start speaking, and you'll see that it'll be much easier for you. Okay, next, retell different stories, articles, and books. So retell. So you should read something, yeah, you should read something, and then talk about it, and then talk about it, yeah. So to another person, or even to yourself if you don't have this person, but it's a very interesting idea. So maybe you actually read some interesting information online, and you can retell it. So you can tell your friends about it, and it's also a very good English speaking practice. Next, you need to have motivation. You need to have motivation, really. So you won't achieve a perfect result. You won't have a perfect result unless you have it. Unless it means if not. So if you don't have motivation, unless you have it, if you don't have motivation. So you need to set clear goals. You need to set clear goals, or to have clear goals. So you need to have a very clear idea what result you need to have in the future, and try to understand why it's really important for you, and also meet deadlines. What is deadlines? Okay, it means that when you need to achieve this or that aim in a certain period of time. Okay, for example, you can have this aim. Okay, I want to reach an intermediate level. Yeah, but it's not about deadlines. Okay, but please have a deadline and meet it. So I need to reach an intermediate level in 2 months. I think it's possible. So it's a deadline, and so meet this deadline. Try to do it in this period of time. It also works. Next, learn by yourself a lot. By yourself a lot, not only in the classroom. And you know that many students rely too heavily on having a real English lesson for money. So they think that only this thing can really help, but in fact it isn't. Yeah, it can help. Yeah, I won't deny it, but it's not about it. So you need to learn a lot by yourself. It's the most important thing, and even more important thing, okay? So don't think it will save you, yeah, if you pay money, or if you're actually spend a long way, yeah, to get to your English courses. It won't save you. It isn't enough. Focus on self-education. So concentrate on it. So it shouldn't be ignored. Well, next, don't waste your time on a very long way to English courses and back. So really, personally, I don't understand people who spend, let's say, 1 hour or more to get to this or that place where they can learn English. It's absolutely ridiculous. So 1 hour, I need 1 hour to get to that place, 1 hour to get back, and then some time for preparation, and it's 3 hours, and I feel tired, exhausted. No, that's not for me. Please keep in mind this thing, okay? So value your time. You need to value your time. You need to understand that your time is very important, that you have a limited amount of time, and try to save it. Okay, it's about time management. Next, if you can't find time for speaking, yeah, maybe you can't find time for speaking, you can think, okay, it's a good idea to find an English speaking partner, but I can't find time for it. No problem. Try to speak at least 15 minutes a day. 15 minutes a day, and it should be your habit. Habit is something which you do regularly and it's a normal thing for you. It should be a natural part of your life. So it should be natural. Okay, so it's like, it's like actually brushing your teeth or taking a shower. It's something like that, the natural part of your life, okay? And start preparing, so 20, for some international exams in English. A very important point, so that you can see the requirements. So there are requirements for perfect speaking. So I mean that what examples can I give you? So different or TOEFL or Cambridge exams like FCE, PAT-C and other exams, and so there are different requirements for speaking, so there are different tests for speaking. Just have a look at it, and so you can prepare for these exams, and I'm absolutely sure that it will boost your speaking skills, okay? It will help you improve your speaking skills a lot. So well done, my friends, really well done. I suppose it's a good job. Okay, next, chat with other people. So it's also a brilliant idea. Okay, so chat with other people, it's also a brilliant idea. Okay, thanks for understanding. I'm also a human being. So, okay, so chat with other people is also a brilliant idea. It means that, some people, just they feel some language barrier, and they can't start speaking, but they can chat, no problem, you can start with it, okay? So chat with other people, and it's a brilliant idea. It means it's a very, very good idea. Next, collaborate with other students. Exchange your ideas with them. It means that work with other students, so it means that exchange your ideas, opinions, yeah, so, and don't just learn English by yourself. It's good, but actually you need communication with other students as well, so collaborate with them. Collaborate and exchange your ideas with them. So tell them what you think, they'll tell you what they think, and so on, okay? Next, don't miss an opportunity to speak English if you have it. So don't miss an opportunity. For example, when you travel, you can practice English too. So don't think that, okay, no, just I'm afraid I won't speak English. Right, to speak English, don't miss an opportunity. Try to do it. Next, you can also join an English speaking club. Why not? It's also a good practice. So you need more communication. And you can join it. Why not, if you have a good English club, and if it's expensive and it's very good if it's free? Yeah, maybe some people are very enthusiastic about learning English and they are ready, actually to meet together for free. Why not? Speak English. So the next important point, speak English with both native speakers and non-native speakers of English. Really, some people believe they need to speak English only with native speakers. It's wrong. And some people think that, okay, so their level is very low and they can only speak with non-native speakers of English. That's also wrong. So you need to actually have English speaking practice with both native speakers and non-native speakers of English. Okay? Next, measure your progress and enjoy making it. Okay, so I suppose that you are going to work very hard, or you're going to study very hard, and you need to see your result. Okay, just you need to compare your result, so which you had a month ago and which actually you have at present. Just compare it and okay, say, okay, yeah, I really see my progress, and enjoy making it. You need to like this thing, okay? Next, don't believe promises. So that you can learn English in 5 days or so, it's impossible. Yeah, don't waste your time. It's impossible. Don't believe these promises, or I can add, don't believe these false promises. So promises which aren't true. Yeah, just you need to be serious about learning English, okay? Don't waste your time. And one more important thing, yeah, try to be optimistic, yeah. So you need to learn English actually with a big smile, yeah. You need to feel, okay, I'm full of energy, I'm ready to continue, I'm full of optimism, I'm trying to be very optimistic now and not only now, yeah. So that's a very important thing. So two things, you need to feel two things, progress and actually enjoyment. Yeah, enjoyment. It means that It's a very pleasant feeling. So when you see real progress and you like learning English, so it's for pleasure. It's for pleasure. Okay, if you are in a good mood, it means if you feel good, it can have a positive effect on your final result. So it's also very important to be in a very good mood. And you know, my friends, two more tips, very important tips. So enlarge your vocabulary. Yeah, you need to make your vocabulary much larger to make up more difficult phrases and to express your ideas more precisely or more exactly. Express means to say, yeah, to say, yeah, something, and more exactly. So it means that we often have this problem. So you want to say something, but your vocabulary is poor, and you say it, but not exactly what you think. It's a problem. So enlarge your vocabulary, and you won't have this problem any longer. And the last point, so very important thing, yeah. So train your listening skills a lot. Really, you need to train your listening skills a lot. And just I like to ask you a question. So how many hours a day do you listen to English speech? Right, hours a day. If you say 1 hour, no, it isn't enough. So if you listen, I mean, to real English just for 1 hour, so your progress won't be good enough. So you need to listen more, okay? And it should be your major task, the most important task, the most important thing. You know, achieving fluency isn't enough. Achieving fluency, it means when you have fluency, when you can speak English fluently, it isn't enough. You need to interact with other people, or you need to communicate with other people. You need to react and respond appropriately. You need to respond appropriately. So someone asks you a question, and you need to respond immediately and interestingly enough. So it's also, you know, a very important thing, and you need more practice. Okay, my friends, so really I'm so glad that I found time actually to prepare these 30 great tips for perfect speaking. Yeah, just because, you know, you often ask me, okay, how to learn English speaking easily, and I suppose that you can follow some of these tips, maybe not all of them, but some of these tips, and it will change your life completely. And so I hope that I'll see actually you in another shape. It means in a better shape, so you'll have advanced speaking skills and you'll be an advanced English speaker. Okay, thank you very much, my friends. Thanks for your support. So thanks for coming, and I suppose that we can continue if you don't mind. Okay, good, thank you.